the next one, which is a bit of the next one's more of a comedy than a real epic job, but we had a big construction project going down, building a desalination plant in the south of our state a number of years ago, and there might have been some loose hands of some of the employees with regards to some of the gear from that construction site, and we got this call for some guy down near this desalination plant, which of course is on the coast because that's obviously where they get the water from. And there's some pretty decent cliff faces not far from where they were, and sure enough, one of the guys who's a rigger at this construction site, so he's got all the ropes and the harnesses, he's the safety guy. He decides that when he's knocked off from work one day, he's going to just randomly go abseiling down one of these cliffs. But he's still in his employer's uniform, and he's just gone down and gone, oh yeah, no, just finished work, go for an abseil, see what happens. And he's thrown the ropes that were probably the company's ropes over, tied them to a log somewhere, thrown them over, put his work harness on, but he's not checked how far those ropes go down the cliff, and he's got 30 meters. So I don't know how many feet that is. You'll have to do the conversion, but 30 meters, a long way.
Give or take 90
down.
feet.
Yeah, 90 foot. That sounds about right. Yep. So he's got that far down the cliff face and realized he's still got another 40 meters to the bottom. He's at the end of the ropes, and he has no ascending device. So yeah, we got tasked. He still had his mobile phone with him, had reception, and he's just like, well, he called his wife and said, I don't know what to do. And she said, well, I can't help you, mate. I'm not sure what you expect me to do. So we went down there, and some of these things you just don't train for. We don't do. A lot of the other states in Australia, the HEMSA paramedics training advanced roping techniques, and in this situation, we have to do some anchoring and a whole range of other stuff. We really solve a lot of these problems through hoisting. So we went down there, and we found him, really quickly, because he's wearing his high visibility work uniform. He wasn't hard to find, and there he is. Can't go up, can't go down, and it was almost like a weird comedy TV show where I kind of get hoisted down to him. And it was a decent hoist, the aircraft was a long way up, so we had the ability to speak to each other pretty easily. And it was almost like someone out of the Muppets. So I get lowered down to this guy just to have a conversation and going, "What the hell are you doing, mate?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's just sorry about that, and just didn't really check the ropes. Sorry." And so I put the strop around him and said, "I'm gonna have to cut the ropes, mate, because we're out of here." Pulled out the Spyderco knife and sliced the ropes and dropped him up at the top of the car park, and his wife picked him up and went home. So it wasn't much of a spectacular rest. It was a beautiful cliffside, but it was a bit of a weird job. You don't come to work expecting those kind of jobs. Some days everything's a bit interesting, eh?
Oh, that's hilarious. Hey man, what are you doing? Yeah. Not really sure. Sorry, I had to call you out here. I'm stuck.
That's it. Well, I guess that's what we do for a job. So here we are.
Oh,
but
man.
yeah, so that was pretty cool.